to Chit Chat Empowered with Ayanna. I'm your host, Ayanna and guys, I am so excited for this program today because we have somebody very special in the building. Someone who's been in the music industry. He comes from a musical family. You understand? He's a big producer, one of the #1 producers in Trinidad and Tobago, the CEO of Badjohn Republic, guys, Mr. Kyle Phillips. He's in the building right now. He will be on the next half of our show. But before we go further, I just want you all to take a look at my outfit. Bam, bam, bam. Yes. JL Studios, they hooked me up really nicely. Also the hair, the blonde hair, JL Studios. I would like to shout her out, Jonal Dick. And also the makeup was done by Candice Snell Hamilton. I really appreciate the look and the overall styling, right? All you know, this is a talk show, right? And I'm somebody I like to talk. Trust me, I like to talk. So I just want to touch on a little topic a bit in regards to the pandemic and how it affected the music industry, the entertainment industry, and people on the whole. They call it the great equalizer because everybody was just leveled off, right? But what it is I looked at in regards to the pandemic, not holding on to the negative side, the positive side, it brought out so many creative ideas. Individuals who never thought about having a business decide that they're going to open up their own business and it's flourishing. You know, everybody pull out the talents, the creativity in them and so forth, and that is what I admired with the pandemic. So we don't have to really see the pandemic as a negative outcome on the whole. It had its positive sides, I should say, in regards to the pandemic, and also in regards to me too as well. Only the city girl was trying to be a farmer. If only see her in boots, in farming boots, I wanted to farm. I say I go and look for a farm and grow some shadow bunny here this now. Pay the farmer $9,000 something. So and up to now I can't see the shadow bunny. The man going with my money. But the pandemic teach me a lesson. You understand? Choose wisely. If only see me on Facebook and take posing with my boots, farming, this time me ain't doing no farming, now is the farming doing all the work. And still I ain't get no shadow berry. Poultry and all, chicken, I try to sell chicken. You understand? Poultry, chicken. And I want to tell all, if only I had to go into a business, it's chicken, poultry, chicken. You know, when people hear that I was about to start growing chicks, if you see at messages that I had to tell them hold up because I didn't have enough chicks to provide and so forth. Talk about orders. So if you're going into a business, go into that. The pandemic showed me that poultry chicken is the thing. You understand me? That is what I learned in regards to the pandemic and so forth, right? And also on my news feed where I saw a lot of bakeries. When I say bakeries, if all it was on my newsfeed, everybody was learning to bake bread. Who couldn't bake bread? Start learning to bake a little bread, a little sweet bread, a little cake. You understand? It was all kind of thing on my newsfeed. You swear it was Master Bakers as my friend only on my Facebook listing, right? So that is what I'm looking at, the positive side of the pandemic, right? So before we go on to Kyle, we're just going to take a little break. We're going to take a little break and put Kyle on the set, and all you will get to know him a little better. You understand? So stay tuned and we'll be right back. And we are back, guys, at Chit Chat Empowered with Ayanna. I'm your host, Ayanna Borde. And you all remember I was telling earlier about Kyle Phillips being in the studio right now. We have him on set here. We have him on set here, the CEO of Badjohn Republic. Kyle. Oh God, thank you so much for accepting my invitation. No. How you feeling right about now? I know we just come out of a pandemic.
Oh gosh.
How you feel about that, especially as a producer in regards to the pandemic? Did it affect you in any way?
Yeah, the pandemic gave me some time to be to myself. Like during the pandemic, I get to enjoy Christmas again. Well, being a producer, especially during preparing for Carnival, you don't get that time to enjoy Christmas because that's so hectic. You're up and down. You need to get this done. You have 5 deadlines for these 3 songs. It's be so much happening. You don't get to enjoy it. So during the pandemic, I get to enjoy things I could not have enjoyed.
Yes.
But now I'm missing the Carnival and I'm excited to go back into it, especially this one coming.
I know. And the pandemic, as I said, you get to enjoy Christmas. It really brought families together and so forth too. Yeah, and talking about Carnival 2023.
The big one.
Yes.
The mother.
Anything coming and any road match coming?
Road match, she asked about one time, you know. I actually want to come out and say that I am going for road match in a big way this year. This will be my third road match that I want to get, and I'm going for it in a big way. But I will come out and say that in a press release.
All right.
When I have it. At the moment, I don't have it. We have ideas, but we don't have it. We don't have it yet. So
if all you know, Kyle, this man have produced for so many big artists, so many big artists. For people who don't know, we know real people know you, Kyle. Real people know. For people who don't know, who is Kyle Phillips? Tell me, who is Kyle Phillips?
Let me start from the beginning. Kyle Phillips is, as you say, the CEO of Badjohn Republic.
Yes.
I like to put in son of the legendary Kenny Phillips, brother of the legendary Casey Phillips. I'm a music producer. I produce predominantly in soca, and within the soca game, I've produced for, you name it, Fair Lions, I don't know where I start. Bungie Garlin, Marshall Montano, Iowa George, Farmer Nappy, Nyla Blackman, Pretty, Second Star, Voice, Patrice Roberts, Nadia Batson. I could keep going now.
Let's just say everybody. Everybody in this soca field. You understand?
Majority.
Knowing that your father started off the trend and then your brother and so forth, it have any kind of competition going there? Like who could bring out the best rhythm? You understand? It have anything like that going on or ever had? Anything like that going on?
Home, it had one time that we didn't compete with each other, but I think we all won titles in 1 year. I think it was a year I won Soca Monarch with Cheers to Life. I think Casey won road match, or me and Casey won road match with Waiting on the Stage.
Right.
And Kenny won Calypso Monarch with Dwayne O'Connor. So we weren't competing with each other, but it was just a year of success, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh,
that's
everybody
very
win.
impressive.
We do something great here."
Oh my God, that is very, very, very impressive, Kyle. Very, very. I always remembered seeing your brother. That was some years ago and so forth, and that is how I got introduced to the whole Kenny Phillips and Casey. Just seeing him on a program and so forth, and then Kyle come about. Kyle Phillips with Badjohn Republic and so forth. Now here they say we go and switch it up a little bit because you're a handsome man. You're tall. You're young. You understand? And know the ladies and they want to know: are you single? Are you single?
You sure? The ladies tell you they want to know this?
I just know the ladies want to know this. They didn't tell me, they didn't come out and tell me, but I personally want to know.
Okay. She punchy red dress and all. She looking for something. Okay. Yes, I am single. But right now we're in restaurant week, and you never know if that might change before the week finish. So you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick about it.
You gotta have a companion. Okay. But let's not go deep into that. Let's go back to the music because that will cause some trouble. It might turn into a old relationship advice thing. Kyle, I heard about your soca store. Can you tell me or elaborate more on that? The soca store website where you can go and shop for your music.
I used to have a issue where I love to help people, especially in this field of music. Oh my gosh, it'd be so nice to help somebody. Like, imagine just the idea of you help somebody and they end up on a stage performing, seeing the joy that it brings them. Oh God, that's bring me joy. But when things get busy for Carnival, it's be so tough to find the time to help people. And I know how difficult it is to get soca beats if you need it, because I can imagine next 2-3 months, so much people going to come and ask me for music for Carnival, and I might not have the time to help them. So during the down times when I'm not busy focusing on preparing for Carnival and soca music that I need to do for my own projects, I put aside some high quality soca beats that when somebody comes, they could still get a high quality soca beat. So at least it starts them on the journey of getting things in place. Because that's one of the hardest parts. Because if you need to get high quality soca, you have to spend £1 and a crown.
Yes.
And you have to run down a producer to go and get it. And that process is terrible. So I'm trying to make that easier by making the music more accessible.
Right, so it's accessible, it's affordable, and good quality and everything.
High quality.
I also remember a time I was asking you for a song, a particular rhythm, and you sent me to that website too as well. Yes, that is very creative though. That is a creative, and when we leave this young man here is only 28.
She keeps saying young is 28.
28 is young. I am 36, so trust me, you're young.
Yeah, good 36 then. All right.
Thank you. No, but I am very, very impressed in regards to your mindset and so forth. You ain't getting that these days, eh? Yeah, especially with young boys around your age, and young fellas around your age and so forth, right? But I have a few questions to ask, but it's more like a game kind of something.
Already?
Yeah, a game kind of situation. Just fast on the spot. I'm going to just ask them something. Alcohol or non-alcohol?
Alcohol. You want the type of alcohol too?
Yeah, what type of alcohol?
The penchant.
What? Penchant? Okay. All right, penchant.
I have stories behind that, but we're going fast. Quickly through the
questions. Next time, yeah, next one. Your favorite color?
Gray.
Where would you like to visit in regards to our country before you say leave this earth?
Anywhere in the Asias.
Okay. All right. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years in regards to your business?
Stalwart mogul, building in San Fernando that does everything.
Oh my gosh, that's a good idea. San Fernando,
I don't know where you're going.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, so we have Kyle here. With now tying up in regards to the interview and so forth. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it dearly, guys. So, guys, if you all want to get in, where we could get in contact with you, Kyle, if somebody wants to want you to produce a song or anything of the sort.
But you could find me. I am most active on Instagram. You could find me at Kyle_P194 or at Badjohn R. You can check out the site at badjohnr.beatstars.com. On Facebook, Badjohn Republic. You can search Badjohn Republic anyway, and you'll find it. Yeah, search Badjohn Republic anyway, and you'll find it.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. Mr. Kyle Phillips, the CEO of Badjohn Republic. He was just here. We interview him. We get to know him a little better and so forth. I know a lot of you all know him already, but he's the big man in the business right now regarding a producer. Being a producer, right? So we'll be right back. Stay tuned with more.
This episode of Chit Chat Empowered with Ayanna was sponsored by JL Studio and Natalie's Cakery of 27B Pro Queen Street, Arima, 465-3169. Also sponsored by Ask Realtors. You ask, we deliver.
Okay, guys, and that's it for our program today. But before I leave, I just would like to leave you all with a quote. And the quote is, instead of trying to prove your haters wrong, let's try and prove our supporters right. Thank you so much, my supporters. Until next time, this is Ayanna Laborde with Chit Chat Empowered with Ayanna. Bye. Mwah.